Not quite sure where these tombs would have a stake. Either there's a boss here at a different time of day, or we're just a long way away from a site of grace, so they thought they'd do us a solid. Now, where's my rooms? Ouch. Yeah, going toe to toe with that lad wasn't a good idea. Perfumer's Bolt. At least from the bloodstains, it seems I'm not the only one that underestimated this room. Right, so that's another thing checked off the list. There might be a church over there though. Oh yeah, there is. I can see the spire if I actually look up instead of just fanning around. You only need one key. One key is not what we have. Why are we so short on keys? The Weeping Evergaol. The Fourth Church America. Good. Lovely, so we can get a flask +3 now at least. Right, according to my research, there's one more available in Limgrave, which is somewhere near the Weeping Village, but let's just bob south a bit. See what's around. Because, yeah, there's definitely a ruins down there of some sort. Could be worth a poke. Maybe a prod. Oh no, that's where Sullen hangs out. Maybe not. Because those marionettes are an absolute bugger. Now, we do have... No, we don't have a lantern. Bloody hell. Why doesn't Noob have a lantern? We need to kill some dudes to get enough... to get up to 1800. Those guys are not worth the effort. That crab is too small. Yeah, I guess we'll just eat a couple of runes. Oops. Meant to eat 2, but there we go. What's up, merchant?
Have a safe journey.
We will try. No, is the Ailing village up this cliff? And if it is, how am I getting to it? Am I going down and then spirit springing up? Can I spirit spring up there from there? Or am I going to have to come at it from another angle? Let's cross this bridge now that we've come to it. So yeah, we might be able to just jump down and then jump back up. And have we just about made it? I think we have. Good. I think we can get up to the top from here. That might be the church we need, actually. Sweet. The Flame of Frenzy. And a Sacred Tear. That's the main thing. We'll just leave those rats behind, because rats continue to be one of the worst enemies in the game. Possibly only second to boglins. But we're also going to need to upgrade our weaponry at some point, aren't we? What are you guys up to? Not a lot, just generally being misbegot. What? Son of a... Get out. That guy was just having a kip, but he deserved it. Now, we might need to go to there and get some more somber stones, but maybe we can find them up in Leonia, but then again... all sorts of things we could be doing. Let's go advance Blythe's quest, if we can. Alright, are we in the right spot? Yeah, we are.
Who goes there?
Hi, friend.
He sent you, did he?
Does Blythe give us some smithing stones for this? He might do. That could generally come in useful. Now, that's the point. I should probably see if I can use smithing stones on my shields at some point too. I feel like the answer is yes.
No.
What's up, dude?
This is where it ends for you.
Get him, Blythe. Oops. Yeah, the range on these things. I mean, they're cool and all, because they're fist weapons, but they're still super short, because they're fist weapons. Oh, that damage though. Well done, Blythe. Good boy.
There you are.
There we are.
Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
A Somber 2. Nice. Although I think we already had Somber 2s, so... but it'll come in handy for the next boss weapon or whatever that we try and level up. Now let's go somewhere interesting and do something cool. Oh wait, we forgot to do the Erd Tree. And I generally want to do Erd Trees. Because otherwise how am I going to know which ones have got the useful tiers? I feel like you're Erd Tree related, what with all the crap growing out of you. But that's also a Margit thing really, isn't it? He had a bunch of crap growing out of him. Right. Let's see what you got, jellyfish. Should we mount up? Probably. Ouch. Yeah, Erd Tree avatars probably don't like fire very much. What with being trees and all. Oops. Ow. We need better armor. Oh dear, run away. Ow, we can't really run away if that's happening. Yeah. And what was that? Just got one shot by a random explosion. I mean, I know it wasn't full one shot, but it was well over half our health. It's a bit of a bugger. Now, where are our runes? Step 1, grab runes. Step 2, punch boss. Ah, jeez, yeah. Most of his hits do slightly less than half our health. But the ones that do hit for more than half bugger us royally. And yeah, the range on this fist, not the best. Ah, so that's all part of the same attack. It's a big bloody explosion. Then a bunch of homing things. Then he just whomps you whilst you're on the ground and you can't move. Also, our jellyfish is doing a shite job of anything here. We haven't got the FP, have we? No. We'd get dogs. Dogs might help. Come on, boys. Ouch. Oh god, the AoE on that one. I'm having quite a bit of trouble with this guy, which is unfortunate. There go two of the dogs. Bit of patience, maybe. Ah, sumo stomped. Yeah, mounted combat with a fist. Not the greatest idea. But I have got a plan for mounted combat in the future. And it does require the same 30 strength that the shield does, so it's all good. We just need to get a bunch of levels. Yeah, that one's good. Crimson Burst. What did Crimson Burst do? Steadily restores HP for a time. So it probably restores more than the Crimson overall. But, either way, need more levels. Now, how are we going to do it? Mounted combat with this sword, perhaps. I'm sure this dragon's resistant to magic, though. But what the hey? Also, we've got old Lutal the Headless, haven't we? Let's see how Lutal gets on. Say hello to my Lutal friend. Ouch. Yep, we're going to run away, I think, before he comes crashing back down. Jesus. Okay. Maybe not clever to try and fight the dragon. I'm all for fighting big tough bosses with big tough health bars, but if they're going to one-shot me, then yeah, I'm not interested in fighting it for like 4 minutes and then just dying to one attack. I'm interested in getting my runes back though. And now we can enter the academy once more. Lovely. Now, we had a thing down in this direction, didn't we? Although, should we get the Sight of Grace in here first? Yes. Before we venture off and get killed by Blood Knights and or wolves. Now, let's try this way first. At some point I'll remember what's in each direction, but I haven't remembered yet. What is that? Be summoned to assist Yura. Yes? Are we an invader? Defeat Bloody Finger Ravenmount Assassin. Okay. We'll do our best. Nice. I've only got one of each flask, which is unfortunate. I guess that's what happens when you invade people like this. Ouch. Seems a bit unfair on magic users though. Don't you even try and have a beverage, you awful shit. Way! We did it, Yura. So we invaded his world, maybe? We got a rune out for our troubles. Ash of War, Raptor of the Mists. Right, so it's keen. Duck into a low stance, you vanish. If an enemy attack connects, avian wings will allow for a quick escape into the air. How useful is that? I'm not sure. You're right there, Yura.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Very nice.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloody Finger.
The Violet Bloody Finger. She sounds cool.
Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all Bloody Fingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation.
Well, I can just keep respawning Yura, so I'll be alright.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again, if fate permits.
That would be nice.
Be on your way. Perhaps we...
Now, what was down in this here direction? A golden seed by the look of it? Always welcome. Oh yeah, I've got another sacred tear. And then 600 people have died trying to make this jump. Although, if you land on that tower maybe? Is that what happened to you lads? You all tried to land on the tower and you failed? How else would they be leaving messages on top of it? If not for people being able to successfully land. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Maybe they jumped up from the bottom. Right, as soon as I jumped there, the camera just went into "you have died" mode. So, yeah. I guess that was its way of telling me that we shouldn't do that. Can we enter the gate through the south? I mean, we could probably enter it over there somewhere. If we went up and then came back down, maybe? Why would we want to? Hard to say. We'll worry about it later. Let's upgrade our flask before I forget yet again. Right, one more flask, and they are now twice as strong. Not twice as strong. One more flask, and they're now 2 times more strong. No. They've got stronger by... They've got... Yeah. They've got stronger twice. They're not twice as strong, but they've got stronger twice. Ouch. They're 2 notches stronger. We need to figure out the terminology for this at some point. I could have just said they're now +5 instead of +3, but... Oh, hello. Oh god, hello. One of those hit me pretty hard by the look of it. Or they both hit me at once. I cannot remember if there's actually anything of use down here. I know there's a fight with a Blood Knight. Maybe there's an Ash of War? Oh yeah, there's a merchant. What have you got for us, friend?
Well, there's been a... how can I?
Fanged Imp ashes, but nah, we've already got good ashes. Blue cloth cowl. Cloth armour of some sort for nomadic warriors and whatnot. We'll buy the cowl.
Have a safe journey.
We want some sort of headgear, right? That looks kind of cool, I guess. So yeah, there's a merchant down here, so we definitely want to clear out this path at some point, but then we're going to have to clear it out every time we want to speak to him, aren't we? Because there's no... Yeah. Right. There's our Blood Knight friend. Is he just going to sit there? If he wants to do that, then we'll just throw some glint blades at him, I guess. Nice. What was he guarding? Celestial Dew. Okay. And then I guess we can go back out through the gate the way we came in. Does it let you? No, it doesn't let you. Okay. Fair enough. We'll just teleport back to here. And then we go to the old academy itself. It's not a long trip to the first site, Grace. Might just be able to run past everything to get to it and then come back once we've picked it up. There's a couple of marionettes and a Burger King, isn't there? Oh, there's 2 Burger Kings. Stop that, you buggers. Yeah, they're a bit magic resistant, I think. As one might expect. We might need a non-magic sword for this section. We've got our S-Stock +3, which... yeah, it's pure physical damage. It's not as powerful by the look of it, but... yeah, they've got good magic defense, so it's probably technically more powerful. Maybe we'll try it against the next Burger King that we see. there's one there, but then there's also marionettes. There's one. Oops, that second one's going to miss, isn't it? Ouch. Run away. And Sight of Grace. Yeah, don't mess with the marionettes.